Hello everyone, this is Ashish Kumar, Assistant Professor at MIT Muzaffarpur. So today we are going to deal with the specification for civil engineering project, and in that series we are trying to have the specification by different ministries. So why these ministries are producing the specification? Because these ministries are basically they are responsible for improvement of different infrastructure in the countries, and for the easiness to both the parties, they are trying to publish some specification on the behalf of the government. So uh, we will deal with the what are the different specifications published by different agencies what we have. So basically these specifications compiled for different nature of work is being published by different ministries and departments of central and state government. So basically specifications are being produced by different agencies and different departments what we have. So state governments generally we have already seen the SOR, that is schedule of rates, by different government agencies. So in SOR itself they are trying to give the technical specification also for the materials. Some of the states they are doing it, or some of the states they are trying to mention it the different IS code, that is Indian Standards Codes, codal practices they are trying to refer. So different ministries and different central and state government organization are trying to produce the different specification. So Ministry of Road Transport and Highways in association with IRC, that is called Indian Road Congress, one of the organization what we have, an autonomous organization generally responsible for research and publication of different guidelines. So the specification called as a specification for roads, sorry, a specification for roads and bridges work. This is one of the most important specification what we have in the countries, and all state highways and national highways generally they are following, or the different road construction department of the different state they are trying to follow this ministry of road transport and highways specification called as a specification for roads and bridge work. The other ministry what we have is Ministry of Rural Development in association with again IRC, Indian Road Congress, publishes a specification for rural roads. These specifications are basically for rural roads, and it is being followed by RWDs, that is Rural Works Department of the states, and also the Ministry of Rural Development of its improvement programs. They are trying to follow this. Ministry have different kind of programs of PMGSY through NIRDA, National Infrastructure Rural Development, uh, basically. So you have these publication. Then in addition you have Bureau of Indian Standard Publication for a specification of different materials for different purposes. What are the purposes they have, they mention it, and for different purposes they have a specification for different materials. Then characterization methodology, that is very important, how you characterize a material, basically how you identify this is OPC 43 grade, and maybe you can say the what are the quality you have for the OPC 43 grade. You will be characterizing based upon this IS code, that is published by Bureau of Indian Standards for different material, and also a specification uh, for forming physical and chemical tests of different materials. So different tests you are trying to have for the specifying or identifying the particular item. So for the same you have Bureau of Indian Standards specification. Then the Indian Road Congress, basically Indian Road Congress publishes different guidelines related to roads and highways. These guidelines also sometimes terms as a specification. Basically they are providing some guideline for how to follow a particular roads should be like this or should be like that. They are giving the design guidelines also. It is one of the oldest organization we have for the roads, and they are trying to publish different specification also. So this is what we have in the countries almost. Road transport. Thank you all for joining with me, and this is what we have for the specification. In next subsequent lectures, I am trying to have the specification for materials. So stay tuned with us.